Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Conversations with Luciana, the house that Luciana has built, where everyone has a place at the table. If you're a new listener, I bring you greetings and salutations. If you are a returning listener, welcome back, family. Real talk on real issues, real life situations. Keep in mind, advice is never given, but opinions and a new perspective is always welcome. You can find me on most podcast streaming services as well as YouTube under Conversations with Luciana. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure to turn on your notifications to know when the next Conversation with Luciana are posted. My posting schedule is as follows: Motivational Monday, Inspirational Empowerment Tuesday, Open Forum Thursday, Coffee and Tea with Luciana on Sundays. YouTube exclusives are on Mondays and Saturdays. If you would like to submit a topic of conversation or be a guest on a podcast episode of Conversations with Luciana, email me at conversationswithluciana@gmail.com. Look forward to speaking with you soon. Have a good one. Let's go. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a rat. Boys and girls gather around. Let me tell you this quick story. I'm going to try to get through it without laughing. So, as you sit down, you have your coffee, you have your toast, you have your tea, whatever you are eating and drinking, and you start your day. You start your day off great, fantastic. You're moving along perfectly. Everything is going smoothly. And then life happens. She was sitting around writing her book. All of a sudden, she was interrupted by every person that needed her attention now. Texts, phone calls, doorbell, emails. Everything was going off. It's like it was just quiet 2 hours ago. Why is it when I sit down to do work, all hell seems to break loose, she wondered. Frustrated and annoyed, she pressed through, kept writing, kept doing it. All of a sudden, this voice from above shouted her name. What? Can you do X, Y, Z for me? Are you freaking serious? She said. Yes, well, you didn't respond. I'm busy. Busy doing what? At this point, she said, it does not matter. I will do what I can do when I can do it. Frustrated and annoyed, she stopped writing. She called her friend, her confidant, and said, you know what I'm sick and tired of? People always interrupting when you are trying to do something. It doesn't matter what you got going on. People will always find a way to break through. He listened and he listened, didn't comment at all. And at the end of her frustration, saying, now I have to get back in character. Because when you're writing for writers or when you're doing anything, a recording, it takes a certain personality. You're the same person, but you have to tap in to your gift, to your purpose, to pull it all together. So he listened with just so much, just quiet and patient. And then he proceeded to tell you about her, I should say, putting you in the story, about what happened to him. So, explain that, he was listening, a text came. Okay, no problem. Then a phone call came as he was listening to one of her projects. Shoot, he handled that. He handled that with grace, admiration, didn't get upset. Then he had to go back and start at the beginning of the recording to find out where he left off. He found the part where he left off, and he went to listen. Excitement, glee. Oh, now I can finish it. And then she called. Interrupt what he was trying to do. And I thought at that moment, it was so funny. It was so funny because the very thing she was complaining about, he had experienced at the same time. But his reaction was different from hers. She was frustrated and annoyed. He was patient and said, whoop, let me start over. Gave her a few words of encouragement, and she went on about her day. The moral of the story is sometimes the thing that we complain about, we're actually doing. You got to be mindful. You got to be careful because the seeds that you sow, you may one day reap. All right. Thank you for joining Story Time with Conversation with Luciana. It's just a quick short story just to tell you that things happen. We have no control, but we can control our emotions, our feelings, our frustration, and our anger. Stop getting so upset for things that are happening. It all works together for your good. Have a good one. I'm out. Peace. Thank you for listening to another podcast episode of Conversations with a Luciana. I look forward to speaking with you again. Until then, be kind to yourself and others. Make every day your best day. Stay encouraged and press forward, for the best is yet to come. Peace, and I'm out. Let's go!